What if I told you the Quran repeats stories on purpose, not by mistake? Not because there's nothing new to say, but because you need to hear it again. Think about it. Why does the story of Prophet Musa show up again and again? Why repeat the same events in different places? Is it repetition, or is it something deeper? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at repetition in the Quran the same way again. First thing you need to understand. The Quran is not like a normal book. It's not arranged like a storybook with a beginning, middle, and end. It's a message meant to guide you in different moments of life. So when a story is repeated, it's not copied and pasted. Each time, it comes with a different angle, a different lesson, a different focus. For example, the story of Prophet Musa isn't always about the same thing. Sometimes it's about patience. Sometimes it's about standing up to oppression. Sometimes it's about trusting Allah when things look impossible. Same story, but new meaning every time. Think about your own life. You don't need the same advice every day, right? One day, you need patience. Another day, you need courage. Another day, you need hope. The Quran works the same way. It repeats stories, but matches them to different situations. So when you hear the story again, it hits you differently. That's why people can read the Quran for years and still feel like they're learning something new every time. Because the message meets you where you are. Let's be real. If you hear something once, you might forget it. But if you hear it again and again and again, it stays with you. Repetition is one of the strongest ways humans learn, and Allah knows how we think. So the Quran repeats important stories. So the lessons stay in your heart, not just in your memory, but in your actions. It's not just about knowing the story. It's about living it. Here's something powerful. The Quran doesn't always repeat the full story. Sometimes it gives you one part. Another time, it adds a detail you didn't notice before. It's like putting together pieces of a puzzle. For example, one surah might focus on the fear someone felt. Another might focus on their faith. Another might show the outcome. When you connect them, you get the full picture. This makes you think, reflect, and go deeper. It's not passive reading. It's active understanding. Some people might ask, why repeat it all? But here's the reality. If this was written by a human, repetition would feel boring or messy. But in the Quran, every repetition feels purposeful, clear, powerful, precise. Even after 1400 plus years, people still find new meaning in the same stories. That's not weakness. That's perfection. So next time you hear a story repeated in the Quran, don't skip it. Don't think, I already know this. Pause and ask yourself, what is Allah teaching me this time? Because maybe you're not hearing it again. You're understanding it for the first time. And here's something to think about. What if the story you keep seeing is the one you need most right now? Reflect on that.